Hello to all. I am Rajvinder Kaur, Assistant Professor, Khalsa College of Education, GT Road, Amritsar. Today I am going to discuss a very interesting topic, that is the dire need of this scientifically advanced and virtual world, and that is the life skills. Life skills are the skills which we need to live our life happily, smoothly, gracefully, and more importantly, satisfactorily. So, what are the life skills? Life skills are the skills which help us to keep away from to be and not to be. It provides us the strength through which we can survive in this 21st century, fast growing 21st century and virtual world. It helps us to provide a strength to live a happy life and a smooth life. It enables an individual to deal effectively with the environment and to accept and interact with the challenges in a very effective way. So life skills develop such kind of attitudes and skills and competencies in an individual through which he or she can act smartly, behave consciously, and think rightly. So why we need life skills? ਸਾਨੂੰ ਲਾਈਫ ਸਕਿੱਲਸ ਦੀ ਜ਼ਰੂਰਤ ਕਿਉਂ ਹੈ? ਬਿਕੋਜ਼ ਅਸੀਂ ਇੱਕ ਅਜਿਹਾ ਲਾਈਫ ਸਟਾਈਲ ਜੀ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ, ਵੀ ਆਰ ਲਿਵਿੰਗ ਇਨ ਸੱਚ ਅ ਵਰਲਡ ਔਰ ਵੀ ਆਰ ਲਿਵਿੰਗ ਸੱਚ ਅ ਲਾਈਫ ਸਟਾਈਲ which is more and more target based, performance bound, and very stressful. And same kind of lifestyle is being lived by our student also, as well as our younger generation. ਸਾਡੀ ਆਉਣ ਵਾਲੀ ਜਨਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਲੋਨਲੀ, ਸੈਲਫ ਸੈਂਟਰਡ ਐਂਡ stressful lifestyle जी रही है, because क्योंकि साडे कोल we the parents don't have time to interact with our kids, interact with our adolescent kids. So that's why they are going beyond their limits. Some कुछ जेड़े ने वो drugs ले रहे ने, कुछ जेड़े ने वो गलत कंपनी दे विच जेड़ा ने वो पै रहे ने. सो सानू लोड क्यों है लाइफ स्किल दी ट्रेनिंग दी? सानू जरूरत क्यों है लाइफ स्किल ट्रेनिंग ਦੀ ਜ਼ਰੂਰਤ ਇਸ ਲਈ ਹੈ ਬਿਕੋਜ਼ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਪ੍ਰੋਫੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਲਾਈਫ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਪੈਸ਼ਲੀ ਹਰੇਕ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਓਪਰਚੁਨਿਟੀ ਆ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਗ੍ਰੈਬ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ. We want to grab each and every opportunity, and not only to grab that opportunity but want to hold tightly that. And same thing we are applying to our social relations also. We want to hold each and every relation so tightly ਕਿ ਸਾਡੇ ਰਿਸ਼ਤਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਦਮ ਘੁੱਟਣਾ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ. ਸੋ ਉਹ ਇਹ ਸਾਰੀ ਸਿਚੁਏਸ਼ਨ ਐਂਡ ਇਸ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਿਨੈਰੀਓ ਨੂੰ ਧਿਆਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਹੋਏ ਲਾਈਫ ਸਕਿੱਲ ਇਜ਼ very important. Life skill training is very important, and nowadays life skill education has become a major part of the curriculum of the students. So life skill enables us to be humane, train us to make a poise, lead a successful and happy life, and moreover it equipped us to respect values of life, the basic values and the ultimate values, that is truth, beauty and goodness. So what are life skill? There are so many definitions of life skill, but if we talk about a particular definition of the life skill, that is being given by we can say that is the most broader definition, which is given by the WHO. According to WHO, World Health Organization, that life skill are the psychosocial competencies and interpersonal skills that help people to make informed decisions, solve problems, think creatively and critically, communicate effectively, build healthy relationships, empathize with others, and cope up with and manage their lives in a healthy and productive manner. So WHO has given a very broader definition in which they have considered the life skill as the psychosocial competencies and interpersonal skills, so that the individual become able to think creatively and should have some kind of problem solving skills. So from where this concept of life skill has evolved, and what is the origin of this concept? In the year 1986, the Ottawa Charter for Health Promotion recognized life skills in terms of making better health choices. In the year 1989, Convention on the Rights of Child linked life skill to education by stating that education should be directed towards the development of child's fullest potential. Later on, in the year 1990, the Jometian Declaration on Education for All took this vision further and included life skill among essential learning tools for survival, capacity development, and quality of life. Later on in the year 2000, Dhaka World Education Conference took a position that all young people and adults have the human right to benefit from an education that includes learning to know, learning to do, learning to live together, learning to be, and define life skill as personal management and social skills which are necessary for educate functioning on independent basis. Later on, International Bureau on Education, NCTE, NCERT and NCF, all they emphasized upon the integration of life skill in the school curriculum. Nowadays, teachers are also thinking about the integration of life skill along with the content. WHO has recommended 10 core life skills, and these 10 core life skills are self-awareness, empathy, critical thinking, creative thinking, decision making, problem solving, effective communication, interpersonal relationship, coping with stress, and coping with emotion. Self-awareness. Self-awareness is the skill which tell us about the awareness of the oneself. It includes the self-concept, self-identity, self-recognition, self-image. It deals with the strengths and weaknesses and to know about those strengths and weaknesses by oneself. Second one is the empathy. Empathy is the ability to keep yourself to exactly put yourself in the shoes of the others. Means ki to understand the feelings, wishes, desires and the situation of the other person as it is of your own. कि जिਵੇਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ अपनी ही होवे. Next one is the critical thinking. Critical thinking is the reasoned judgment that is logical and well thought out. This is the way of thinking in which we just not only accept all the arguments and conclusion as such, rather we develop a questioning attitude toward those conclusions and arguments. There is no scope for any kind of submissive and emotional thinking in the critical thinking. Rather, it involves independent and free thinking as well as analytical and divergent thinking. Next one is the creative thinking. Everyone is a born creator. So creative thinking is the ability to think about a situation and an issue from a different perspective and from a different angle and to add some novelty in that angle. Creative thinking includes elaboration, fluency, flexibility, novelty and originality as its main components. So creative people are the asset for the society. So one should have creative thinking. The most important skill is the decision making skills. We have to take decisions in our life. Some decisions are easy to take and some decisions are difficult to take. So decision making is the ability to determine the various alternate available to us and to compare those alternates, and lastly to choose the best course of action. If we talk about the process of the decision making, then it involves identifying of the problem, what is the problem, then establishing the decision criteria, then weighing that decision criteria, what are the parameters on which the decision criteria has been set, then to generate the different alternatives, and then later on to evaluate those alternatives, and after evaluation to choose the best alternate, and after having chosen the best alternate implement the decision, and after that evaluation of the whole decision making process. Problem solving skill. Problem solving skill helps to understand the nature of the problem, the source of the problem, and help to find out an appropriate solution of that particular problem. In the problem solving skill, we follow a process to solve the problem. Firstly, we identify the problem. what is the problem, whether that problem is significant or not. Then we analyze the problem कि why that problem has happened, problem आई ही क्यों. After the analysis we move to the determining the problem कि what to do next, what plan of action should we follow to solve the problem. We implement the plan and later on we evaluate the progress, that whether the plan which I have chosen, whether that plan has worked well or not. And last one is the effective communication. Effective communication means to communicate your ideas, your emotions to the another person in the same sense in which you are sending to the receiver. In the communication process, there are two persons involved. Basically, in interpersonal communication, there are two persons involved. First one is the sender and second one is the receiver. Majority of the time, miscommunication occurs, and the reason for that miscommunication is that the sender sends a message and the receiver did not interpret that message in the same sense in which the sender has sent that. So in effective communication, it is necessary that the receiver receives a message or decode the message in the same sense in which the sender has sent that. So effective communication includes or involves a set of skills which involves non-verbal communication skills as well as engaged listening and good speaking and your postures and gestures and expressions also. Effective communication laid the stone for development of good interpersonal relationships and a development of the empathetic attitude also. Next one is the interpersonal relationship. Interpersonal relationship means कि how much close association we are having with other person, how we are interacting with other person, and how much social and emotional support we are sharing with the other person. So interpersonal relationship depends upon the trust, love, empathy, patience, tolerance, emotional maturity, and so many other factors. So we share a kind of interpersonal relationship with our families, friends, peers, and society. And interpersonal relationships are very much important for building healthy relationship, building healthy social relationship. So next one is the coping with stress. Everyone is facing some kind of stress because we are living such a lifestyle in which stress has become a part of our life. When we want to achieve something and we became unable to achieve that, then we surrender ourselves to the stress. कई बार सानू बहुत सारी एक्सपैक्टेशंस ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ और वो एक्सपैक्टेशंस ਅਸੀਂ पूरियां नहीं कर पाते हैं ਤਾਂ कई बार अपने आप तो या सोसाइटी तो ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ स्ट्रेस हो जाता है. तो how to manage such stress? So to manage such stress, there are some kind of coping strategies through which we can manage our stress. Like we can involve ourselves in self-soothing activities. We can talk our problem with our elders, with our any professional friends, with our relatives, anybody to whom we are comfortable. We can engage ourselves in some kind of physical activity or in such activity which provide us peace and inner harmony. So next one is the coping with emotions. We face many kind of emotions, like कई बार ਅਸੀਂ खुश ਹਾਂ, ਕਈ ਵਾਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਦਾਸ ਹਾਂ, ਕਈ ਵਾਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਕਿਸੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਤਿਕਾਰ ਜਾਂ ਪਿਆਰ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ. And these all emotions like love, hatred, sorrow and jealous, these all emotions are the part of our life. We have to manage the negative emotion like sorrow, jealous, fear, hatred, and we can manage such emotions through 4 ways. One is exaggerating the emotion so that we are overwhelmed by them and lose control. We can accept the emotion and not try to regain control. We managing the emotion through self-awareness. We can substitute the emotion with something more comfortable like distraction. So life skills are the abilities for positive and adaptive behavior which enables an individual to deal effectively the challenges of day-to-day life. So life skills are important for the development of psychosocial competencies, a good self-concept, for the development of self-awareness, and to manage the stress and coping with the emotions. Thank you.